Did you know that Total Retail's sister brand, Women in Retail Leadership Circle, hosts regional one-day events? These events offer an opportunity for women executives to network, learn from each other, and improve business processes. If you want to find inspiration on how to conquer challenges in both your personal and professional lives, consider attending Women in Retail Leadership Circle's On the Road New York event, taking place on Thursday, October 24th. For more information and to register, visit ontheroad.wirlc.com.
Welcome to Total Retail Talks, your podcast channel for retail knowledge.
Hi, and welcome to episode 217 of Total Retail Talks. I'm Joe Keenan, Executive Editor of Total Retail. Joining me today is Ran Reske, co-founder of Resident, a house of direct-to-consumer brands in the home goods space. Resident owns and operates multiple brands, catering to different consumer furnishing needs, including Nectar and DreamCloud. We're going to be discussing the growth of Resident from a digital native company into an omnichannel organization. Thanks for joining me, Ran.
Thanks for having me here, Joe.
So let's start by having you tell our audience briefly about Resident for those that may be unfamiliar with it.
Great, yeah. So Resident is what we view as the future of e-commerce. It's a house of direct-to-consumer brands in the home furnishing space, and our goal is really to create a one-stop shopping experience for the entire home. So unlike the other digitally native companies that really focus on building one brand, we realize that creating a house of brands that serves that singular consumer need really offers the consumers more choices while also increasing our overall market share. And we're really introducing a new model that what we view as the future of e-commerce and retail that none of the other digitally native brands has really been doing in the home.
So that's going to lead into my next question around kind of what differentiates Resident. But maybe just for some context, identify the brands under the Resident kind of umbrella, and then briefly product lines. What's kind of the product categories that each of the brands sells?
Great. So we started in the mattress category, and we currently have 4 brands in the mattress category. We have Nectar by Resident. Nectar is a memory foam mattress with different adjacent products for the bedroom. We have DreamCloud by Resident. That's a premium hybrid mattress, meaning it's both memory foams and springs. Also has adjacent products for the bedroom. We have Level by Resident. Level is a premium foam mattress that has different firmness levels that's intended to provide pressure relief for people suffering from aches and pains. We have Awara by Resident. It's also a mattress brand. It's a hybrid latex mattress brand that serves the people that prefer organic and non-toxic materials in the mattress. And then we have Wovenly by Resident. This is our first foray into the rest of the home. Wovenly is a curation of high quality traditional contemporary rugs. We recently also launched Bundle, which is a collection of modular flexible seating. We have couches and bean bags, and we're soon going to launch a furniture line for the entire home. And this includes living and dining room in the bedroom, along with different home accessories. And we're also working on launching a premium bedding and bath line that will launch in the near future as well. It's going to have amazing quality products at really attractive prices.
Great. So I think that gives an appropriate background for the conversation. So let's moving on in terms of, as we mentioned, bedding and mattresses has become an increasingly competitive category online. It traditionally had been only a brick and mortar function and category. Now it's converted onto online as well. So can you talk a little bit about what differentiates Resident from some of the other players in the online bedding space?
Yeah, so specifically in the online bedding space, there are a number of differentiators. We believe that we provide the customer a better offering. This includes a 365-night trial period, which is unique for our industry. We have more competitive pricing for our products. We have what really differentiates us is that we're moving into the rest of the home, whereas most of our competitors, the online guys in the mattress space, are really just staying in the bedroom. We want to offer a full suite of products for the rest of the home as well.
Are you guys manufacturing the product as well as obviously selling it direct to consumer?
So we don't manufacture the products ourselves. The products are clearly unique for us, but we work with different manufacturing partners, both in the U.S. and abroad, to really make sure that we provide our customers with the best products at the best price.
So as I mentioned, the company, born online, has since expanded into brick and mortar with its own store as well as wholesale partnerships. So maybe you want to talk a little bit about why that decision was made in terms of moving into physical retail, and then a little bit about maybe how that plays into the company's future.
Yeah, so we view the customer being the channel. So the customer doesn't really care if they buy a product online or offline. At the end of the day, all they really want to do is buy the best product at the best price. Currently, all four of our mattress brands, Nectar, DreamCloud, War, and Level, they're all sold online, but they're also all available at retail. Our vision at Resident was really to engage the consumers where and how they want to shop.
Mm-hmm.
And retail is very much part of that process. So usually what happens is that the customer researches online, and a lot of people still don't feel comfortable making a purchase online. And so they want to touch the product. And one of our most common questions is, where can I buy where can I see the mattress? And what we've done is we've built relationships with more than 1,200 retailers, and they have our products at sale at the different mattress retail stores. We also have our own Nectar store, and that's in Tyson's Corner in Virginia, and that's been incredibly successful. We've seen not only that store do really well, but we've also seen our online sales and the surrounding zip codes increase significantly from that. We're really focused on expanding our retail presence because we believe in this omnichannel approach.
Yeah, that was going to be my follow-up. Noted with the success that you've seen when the physical store, company-owned store in Tyson's Corner in Virginia, does that make you kind of investigate and look at expanding that footprint to other areas as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking at different opportunities of our own brand retail stores, whether it's going to be a specific brand or everything is going to be under the whole Resident platform itself, where we can showcase our entire offering. And we really believe that retail is kind of shifting into more experiential, where people want to not just feel like they're going through a transaction. They want to feel like, hey, this is a fun experience, whether I'm being entertained or I'm learning or just really enjoying the process.
So as one of the founders of the company, you've obviously been there from the start of Resident. Maybe can you talk a little bit, in your experience, what have been some of the primary challenges that Resident has had to overcome to get to the point where it's at today?
Yeah, so as any entrepreneur has gone through, there's not been a number of challenges. There have been many numbers of challenges, millions of challenges. And that's kind of the beauty of entrepreneurship, is that every day is a new challenge and every day is a new adventure. But when we started the business, there were probably over 100 players in the space. And we kind of had to break through the clutter and really figure out the customer acquisition. And what we felt like we did a really good job is that we really understood the user journey. In mattresses and furniture in general, this is not an impulse buy where it's really a one-click purchase. Most people really go through a journey where they click on multiple times and they go through different sites and review sites. What we've done really well is we've been able to understand the user journey and when we should spend more on customer acquisition, and more importantly, when we should spend less, so that we can be very, very efficient. Another thing that we've done really well is that we engage in our customer in a really continuous feedback loop. It's super, super important for us to hear from our customers. I say this all the time, is that we're really in the listening game. Our customers will tell us exactly what it is that they're looking for. And if we listen, then we know exactly what we need to do. Unfortunately, that's not always as easy said.
Your customer, is it do you have a target demographic that is most popular with the Resident family of brands, or do you kind of span all ages, demographics? Talk about your customer a little bit.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So our customer breakdown is really very, very close to the U.S. population in terms of uh, states that buy our products. It's really, really close to the U.S. population. In terms of demographic, we are slightly on the older side, I guess, compared to other digitally native brands. Our target market is usually in the 25 to 45 market, but we also do have quite a few customers that are slightly older as well.
So you touched on this a little bit when you talked about brick and mortar retail and that kind of its role in the future of Resident. Is there any other areas you look to continue the growth momentum that you've started that you really believe can be an area of growth for Resident?
Yeah, so international is definitely something that we're very, very excited about. We launched our UK market about 9 months ago, and it's going extremely well. We recently launched our second brand, DreamCloud, in the UK. We started with Nectar, now we launched DreamCloud in the UK, and we're very, very excited about the possibilities of the UK and the rest of the international market. And as we continue to grow, that's definitely something that we're going to focus on.
And I'm interested. We've been talking a lot about Resident, and obviously so as you're the founder of the company. But I'm interested in your take as an entrepreneur, Ron, around kind of the retail industry as a whole. What are some of the trends that you're tracking that you really believe will have the biggest impact on retailers' businesses, both online, brick and mortar, and that could be anything from technology, the shifting customer behavior. What are some of the things that you're seeing personally that might not only be specific to Resident, but across the industry?
So mobile phones is something that we're definitely seeing. About 50% of our purchases are done through a mobile phone. And this, we're talking about $700, $800, over $1,000 purchase that is done over the phone. If I would have told you that 3, 4, 5 years ago, you probably would have laughed me out the room. In fact, if I would have told you that people are going to be buying mattresses or furniture online not long ago, you would have been like, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But people are feeling more and more comfortable using their mobile phones. And the mobile phone is very, very interesting in terms of data. We know exactly what the user is doing, where they've been. There's a lot of data around the mobile phone that we've been able to use. And this is something that where we see the shift between online and offline really merging into one. We view the mobile phone being a very, very important part of that.
One thing I haven't touched on that's obviously specific to the mattress category, well, not just specific to mattress, but kind of more of those bulk items that are being bought online is fulfillment and shipment of those orders. How are you kind of handling that challenge at Resident?
Yeah, so shipping and fulfillment used to be very, very challenging, and as we've progressed in terms of technology, it's actually become much easier to ship bulkier products to customers. And this is a big opportunity why we're excited about the whole furniture industry. One of the things that we're going to be offering with our products is a better experience. And by a better experience, I mean obviously a better price, but usually what would happen was that it would take 4 to 5 months since you actually decided to buy a product from a retail store. It would take 4 to 5 months for that couch to show up at your door. Now with technology, the manufacturers have become significantly more efficient. You can actually do it in less than 2 weeks. You can order and get the couch within less than 2 weeks, and the quality is going to be better, the price is going to be better. And so there's been a lot of advantages with technology to make shipping and fulfillment significantly easier.
Great. Well, I want to take this opportunity to thank Ran Reske of Resident for joining me today. Please check out our podcast channel page, mytotalretail.com/podcast for show notes. Total Retail Talks is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and TuneIn. But make sure to subscribe on our podcast channel page as well. Also, please take the time to rate and review this podcast. Thanks, and I look forward to you joining us on the next episode of Total Retail Talks.
To hear from inspiring women in retail, register for Women in Retail Leadership Circle's On the Road event, taking place in New York City on Thursday, October 24th. Visit ontheroad.wirlc.com for more information. We hope to see you there.